Hallihallo Leute und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge von Honkai Star Rail. Ich habe alle Mods, die broken waren, zumindest die meisten, aktualisiert. Serval hat eine komplett neue Mod. Leider kann ich nicht nach unten gucken, weil die hat nichts an unten. Aber das ist halt eine Mod, die nicht kaputt geht bei dem da. Ja. Und ich zeige euch jetzt einfach mal die Mods durch. Manche sind gleich geblieben und manche haben sich verändert. Dafür gehen wir auf die Datenbank, Figuren. So, fangen wir an. Stelle hat immer noch dieselbe Mod. Und die war ja auch nicht broken. So, dann Ruan Mai hat einen Fix gekriegt. Also es ist immer noch die gleiche Mod wie vorher, nur jetzt nicht mehr broken. Dann Schwarzer Schwan hat jetzt die Mod. 7. März ist gleich geblieben. Aster ist gleich geblieben. Hertha ist gleich geblieben. Serval habe ich euch ja gerade gezeigt. Natascha ist fixed. Habe ich euch aber auch gerade schon gezeigt. Hook hat sich nichts verändert. Links hat sich nichts verändert. Dinkyun hat eine komplett neue Mod. Und zwar so eine Schoolgirl-Mod. Da kann ich unter anderem auch den Tailmap wegmachen, auch wenn ich nicht weiß, wieso. Und alter Verwalter, ich darf nicht mehr, während ich spiele, aktualisieren. Man kann ja quasi mit F10 die Mods reloaden. Das heißt, ich könnte jetzt beispielsweise im Ingame eine Mod entfernen, einen anderen Mod draufspielen, dann aktualisieren und mit etwas Glück muss ich das Spiel nicht neu starten und die Mod wird direkt mit übernommen. Aber Dinkyun hat 200 Ordner mit verschiedenen Varianten von absolut komplett naked bis nur Rock und oben ohne oder nur oben und ohne Rock, ohne Schuhe, ohne Tail. Dann hier so. Ja, also die hat echt eine krasse Mod da gehabt. Susang hat immer noch dieselbe Mod. Immer noch die gleiche Mod. Sie hat gar keine Mod. Hanya hat die gleiche Mod. Himiko hat die gleiche Mod. Kafka. Silberwolf. Bronja hat die gleiche Mod. Seele. Clara. Topaz ist fixed. Topaz hatte quasi die Textur vom Schwein auf den Möppis und untenrum war sie komplett nackt. Als die Texturen noch im Arsch waren. Fuxuang hat die gleiche Mod, Bailo hat gar keine Mod, Xingliu hat die gleiche Mod, das ist einfach nur die Mod, die Augenbinde entfernt. Ich traue mich. Okay. Okay, es ist 8. Es ist 8, gut. Weil mit 7 ziehe ich sie aus. Mit 7 ziehe ich sie aus. Ja. Huohu hat die gleiche Mod. Pella hat die gleiche Mod. Kinkyo hat jetzt eine neue Mod gekriegt. Weil die andere wurde mir langsam langweilig. Yukong hat immer noch keine Mod. Weil für ich weiß nicht, für Yukong gibt es keine Mods. Ich werde eine Fick Yukong requesten. Ja, aber ich muss jetzt aufnehmen, weil ich habe keine Folgen mehr. Und ja. Wir nehmen natürlich Stelle da. Ja, und es war gerade Server Reset. Ich habe gerade noch 2 Minuten vor Schluss quasi hier die Teile hier noch eingesammelt. Zerstöre 3 Objekte. Ich muss mal gucken, ob ich das jetzt hier noch hinkriege. Ursache 5-mal Schwächebruch. Golden. Habe ich einen Auftrag übrig gelassen? Nee. Dann breche ich kurz ab und starte nochmal neu. So. Dann müssen wir eigentlich nur zerstöre 3 Objekte machen. Und ja. Das kriegen wir, glaube ich, hin. So, was haben wir denn jetzt alles noch so offen? Wir haben in der großen Mine noch eine Quest mit Sambo, glaube ich. Ja, Spasti. Dann sprich mit Julian in der Unterwelt und erfahre weitere Details von Asta. Asta scheint etwas sehr Beunruhigendes widerfahren zu sein. Sie wartet an der alten Stelle auf dich, begib dich dorthin und finde heraus, was passiert ist. Das machen wir. Zack.
This place holds such fond memories. Care to reminisce?
Hallöchen, Asta.
Finally, you're here. This is urgent, so I'll cut to the chase. Arlan's disappeared.
Ach, das ist diese Quest.
Yes, I can't find him. He's not answering his messages or calls. In all the time since I took him in, this has never happened. Of course, I didn't see him. Parts of the surveillance system were destroyed when the Legion invaded. It still hasn't been fully repaired. Maybe he took advantage of a blind spot. It's been 13 hours since he last contacted me. He usually takes less than 13 seconds to reply to my messages. I looked everywhere and couldn't find him, so I checked the security department's work plan records. This is what I found. Look at his last work objectives entry. Of the heart, of the mirror, of the self. It's so strange. Don't worry about those. I asked people in the security department, but none of them thought it was concerning. They said stuff like, Brother Arlan is a grown man with his own plans.
Grown man,
I didn't get them to listen at all, so I'm asking you for help.
Du hast keinerlei Hinweise, was soll ich da? Männer in seinem Alter brauchen nur manchmal Zeit für sich.
Oh, I have a secret weapon. Say hello to...
Peppy.
Peppy.
Peppy?
Mm-hmm. Peppy's my dog. Arlan's looked after him since he was a puppy. They're great friends. Peppy knows Arlan's scent. Maybe he can track him down.
Werde ich dann noch gebraucht. Und dann sag Hallo, Arlan. Was dann sag, dann soll Peppy Arlan finden.
Peppy can't go alone. What if he gets lost too? And I can't go with him. If people see me, the acting lead researcher, searching for Arlan, wouldn't that make Arlan look incompetent as head of the security department? Oh, let's go together. Relax. Peppy doesn't bite.
Das sind so typische Hundemenschen.
What's next on the agenda?
Eigentlich wollte ich mit Peppy interagieren und nicht mit Asta. Komm, gib Gas. Och nö.
That's Professor Capote? Are you sure Arlan was here, Peppy? Weird. Why would he visit this Casanova? Look at all his fans. Need I say more? Behold, the winner of the most awesome researcher contest. It's better if I don't show my face. See if you can get some intel out of him.
Ich habe eigentlich gar keinen Bock mit dem Spasti zu reden.
I must confess that I too was terrified. Petrified even. But there remained a light in my heart. A light that led me onward. That light was the happy smiles on all your faces.
Master Capote thinks about me!
Oh, it's you. Long
Ich muss
time
leider
no
nett
see.
sein
How
und
are you?
zuhören.
I'm a bit busy here. If it's not urgent, come back later? Arlan? Yes. I know him. After all, my calling is to light up the heart of every person on the space station. As to his current location, forgive me, but I cannot tell.
Insert dramatic pause and sudden drama here.
Everyone knows the most important word in my life is principle. Huh? Without principle, what difference would there be between a person and a mechanical arm?
Wait a minute. Last time he said the most important word in his life was illumination.
We need to update Master Capote's life wiki. This will be version 12.0 of his life keywords.
Anyway, I do not lie. I can tell you that I did indeed meet Arlan recently, and I know where he went. Regrettably, I already swore on my life that I, Capote, would never tell anyone Captain Arlan's secret. Seems like you already know what kind of person I am.
Muss ich leider so
Captain
machen.
Arlan had a similar expression to yours when he found me. He was anxious and desired an answer. But answers are not easy to give. Besides, he wanted to master a trial of the heart that would thoroughly change him, and that would be even more difficult. You can't even imagine the difficulty of the trial. I was tired merely from the act of imitating that way of talking with him. Thankfully, he... no more. No more.
His words match Arlan's work plan records. Seems like he does have key information.
I didn't say that. Did you mishear it? What I said was, life is a trial, and you need to be true to yourself. So, I know nothing about anything you said about Captain Arlan. I need to head to a meeting now. Can we talk later?
I can't let him get away like this. If he doesn't want to tell me, then...
Ich weiß es nicht mehr.
Don't joke about that. Promotions have a strict assessment process. I did hear that the space station gives special benefits to morally upstanding researchers, but those are just rumors. Even the oldest staff have never witnessed it.
Stop looking down on Master Capote! He's not the kind of person you think he is.
Master Capote's life wiki version 4.0. Master Capote doesn't care about rank. Everyone knows that.
Even if you promoted Master Capote to acting lead researcher, he wouldn't tell you about the trial.
Indeed. I won't forsake my precious morality for something so base. How could you think up something so terrible? You're not just lost, my friend, you've completely strayed from the narrow path. I need to give you a thorough education on human ethics. We'll need to sit down and go over it slowly.
No need to bother Master Capote. We'll fix this injustice for you ourselves.
Ja, das passiert, wenn man das Falsche auswählt. Leider.
Wow, the cringe is strong. I need to remember what I came here for.
They went through everything with you? Well, I'll pretend I never heard the things you said. think before you act in the future, please. Of course, if you haven't reflected enough, we can always talk more in private. Right now, I need to hurry to a meeting.
I can't let him get away like this.
Dare to utter such a threat? Listen here. Leaving aside the fact that you don't have the right to dismiss me, I wouldn't yield even if lead researcher Asta... No! If Madame Herta herself commanded me. Why not threaten to kill me while you're at it? I've said it once and I'll say it again. I will not yield.
Master Capote is so courageous. We're so lucky to be his fans.
He said the exact
Ach
same
stimmt,
thing
ich
when
glaube,
he
da war
promised
beides
Captain
falsch.
Arlan.
Yes, the part about not yielding. It's making me tear up.
I'm gonna print out the transcript of the conversation as soon as I get back today. The fan club needs to recite and memorize it.
Transcript? They've recorded Arlan's conversation with Capote? I didn't think a clue like that would suddenly pop up. This is the one who mentioned the transcript just now.
Das ist doch ein
You've
Girl.
been talking Master Capote's ear off this whole time. Do you want to join the fan club?
I bet you do. You wouldn't have known about Captain Arlan's meeting with Master Capote unless you had an interest.
You even memorized the internal testing
Das
plan for
nervigste ist der
version
Hund.
12.0 of Master Capote's life wiki.
You must be one of those super fans that stayed under the radar. We've been careless.
We're on the same side after all. Here, this is our latest welcome bundle for new members of the fan club. And I'll toss in an updated version of Master Capote's life wiki.
He looks really cool in the new limited edition snapshots.
Dieser Kaputt, er war so nervig. Er ist immer noch so nervig. Ich hasse diesen Typen.
What's next on the agenda?
Da hatte ich tatsächlich Angst, als ich das erste Mal gespielt habe, dass wir Asta jetzt voll zum Fan machen mit dem Wiki und allem drum und dran.
What happened to you, Arlan? Why did you have to get that sleazy Capote to help you with a trial? Yeah, I guess that's our starting point. This handwriting looks familiar. Huh, is it Arlan's? Against the scorching sun, a beautiful flower will never endure. Within my fair embrace, my love for you is tender and pure. Yuck, so slimy. It does sound like Capote. Looks like a candid shot, but surely he knew it was being taken. It's autographed. There's a figure that's not quite in the shot. Oh, is that Arlan? So Arlan did go to see Professor Capote. This is the evidence. Ugh, even the space station handbook doesn't get updated this frequently. Is this an audio transcript?
Das folgende ist eine Abschrift einer Aufzeichnung. Kaputt. Komm schon, Captain Arlan, du musst in die Rolle schlüpfen. Es tut mir leid, Professor. Ich kann mir dich einfach nicht als einen überheblichen Boss vorstellen. Schließe deine Augen und versuche es zu fühlen. Schließlich ist dies deine Prüfung des Herzens. Hör auf meine Anweisungen und lass es uns noch einmal versuchen. Arlan, komm in mein Büro. Die Zeit wartet auf niemanden und jede Minute meiner Zeit ist kostbar. Ja, Sir. Okay, ich komme sofort rüber. Falsch, großer Fehler, Captain Arlan. Du kannst doch nicht einfach so unterwürfig sein. Wenn man dir einen Auftrag geben würde, der über deinen Aufgabenbereich hinausgeht, würdest du dann auch sofort abhauen? So wie du es gerade getan hast? Oh je, wenn du lernen willst, wie man mit einem überheblichen Boss umgeht, musst du wohl dein Herz ernsthaft trainieren. Ja.
So, trial of the heart means knowing how to deal with an overbearing boss. So that's how Arlan sees me.
Nee.
I need to talk to him. Let's hurry up and find him. Peppy, it's your turn again.
Solange ja, stimmt, dieser Hund ist jetzt immer noch bei Kaputt, ne? Nee, da unten ist er. Peppy. Hä? Folge Peppy. Ach stimmt, ich muss mich teleportieren, weil der Hund an 2 Orten jetzt gerade ist. Habe ich schon wieder fast vergessen.
That's Dan Hung and the security department staff. There are still remnants of the Antimatter Legion in the space station. Let's go help them.
Memories are beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Time to kill!
Let's make it quick. Reach the end of the story in your own way.
What are you doing here?
Ich bin hier, um das Geheimnis seines Freundes zu schützen. Ich bin hier, um einen verschwundenen Freund zu finden.
Then be careful. There's still Legion remnants in the area.
Als ob die Probleme für
Arlan
mich
isn't here
wären.
right now, so we need to step up the space station security. Spare no effort and stay focused.
Yes, Brother Don Hung.
Yes, he's with March. But I suggest you don't bother him. He's given himself a personal trial.
Brother Arlan's special trial? He's a man among men, a lion among tigers. He's already reached great heights, but still he wants to improve.
That trial,
Alter, ich kann
I bet it's
kotzen.
even more intense than physical training. And Brother Arlan already challenges himself to the limit in that department. He runs 21,358 meters around the space station every day. An eagle among wolves. Always so hard on himself.
I think it must have something to do with the mind. He probably found a waterfall and asked Ms. March to lower the temperature to freezing point.
No way. Brother Arlan's trial wouldn't be as simple as just standing under a waterfall. I think he wants to learn fighting skills from Miss March.
They're not correct, but not wrong either. Arlan came to me to learn how to manage pressure from his boss. So I sent him to March. If he can manage her, then he has nothing to fear.
I think Brother Don Hung is pretty smart.
Brother Arlan only has one weakness in his armor, but he won't ignore it. He's too awesome for that.
Arlan and I decided to switch our assignments. He went with March to investigate a suspicious crystal, and I've taken up his patrol. That's all. He gave me a pass for access across the space station while on patrol.
I found a broken ceiling tile. This mark? It must be from where Brother Arlan smashed it down!
Move aside. What kind of clue is that? This floor tile I found is way better. Look at the footprint. It's the right size, not to mention the angle of motion. This is proof of Brother Arlan in combat.
Spiegels hat Arlan erwähnt, was das heißt.
He said he read an anonymous handwritten journal in the space station. It contained 36 different strategies to do with managing pressure from one's boss. It also contained some information on trials. Firstly, trial of the heart. One needs to acknowledge the pressure in one's heart, and only then can one face it. Just to see you again, and I've been